God of War has been around forever and its hype never ends. Kratos, the main character from God of War, seems so likable by the gaming community that fans just cannot get more of him. So, if you're wondering how the best games on PPSSPP like God of War will work on your PC, mobile, and PSP, we've got a list of these games for you. I've linked all the games in our blog down below, so do check them out. And before starting the video, I'd like to personally request you guys to subscribe to the channel because damn, most of you aren't even subscribed. So without further ado, let's dive straight into the video. At number 6, we have Metal Gear Solid. The main reason why Metal Gear Solid is similar to God of War is not that their stories are similar. Heck, they aren't even remotely similar to each other. It is also not because they are in the same timeline. But what makes Metal Gear Solid one of the best PPSSPP games like God of War is because of the main character, Snake. Just like Kratos, Solid Snake is brutal. He doesn't trust anyone and would fight in the most badass and vicious, otherworldly, weird creatures to perform his missions. It's a great action-adventure stealth game that was developed by Konami, so naturally the game will have you fighting for your life, breaking away from the prison cell. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one a 7 out of 10. At number 5, we have Prince of Persia: Rival Swords. If you're a fan of medieval style games, then Ubisoft arguably makes the best title, and one of them is Prince of Persia: Rival Swords. The main character, Prince, is just as badass as Kratos, maybe not as muscular, but the game is about fighting demons and evil forces and bringing peace to your land. Kratos and Prince might not have much in common, but their sense of justice is the main thing. Both characters are strong enough to shake their world and have an acute sense of justice. So if you're looking for the best PPSSPP games like God of War, Prince of Persia is ideal for you. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one an 8 out of 10. At number 4, we have Lord of Arcana. Lord of Arcana is another cool game by the popular developer Square Enix. The game is quite similar to God of War, but it comes with its own shenanigans. The game allows up to 4 players to fight monsters and demons, some of which are also present in other Square Enix games. The gameplay resembles a lot like Monster Hunter, God of War, and God Eater, and if you're looking for a game that will shock you with its God of War-like structure, then you should try Lord of Arcana out. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one an 8 out of 10. At number 3, we have Beowulf the game. Beowulf looks like a game that will haunt you in your dreams. It is a hack and slash title that is available for practically all devices. The game is based on the 2007 film, and your job in the game is to kill everyone from small crabs to big and badass creatures. You will need to fight against many sea serpents and monsters that will intimidate you for your life. However, if your main goal is to play a game that is just as thrilling as God of War, Beowulf might just be the best pick for you. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one a 9 out of 10. At number 2, we have Undead Knights. Undead Knights is an action game developed by Tecmo Koei for PlayStation Portable in 2008. The game follows the story of 3 knights betrayed by their king and transformed into undead creatures. The players take control of one of these knights and must build an undead army to avenge the king and restore their honor. The gameplay of Undead Knight is a combination of action and strategy elements, and players must lead their army of undead soldiers and use them to defeat the living enemies that stand in their way. All in all, it's a perfect game for God of War fans because of its unique gameplay and good graphics. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one a 9 out of 10. At number 1, we have Dante's Inferno. Dante's Inferno is a hack and slash action-adventure game developed by Visceral Games and published by Electronic Arts. The game was released in 2012 for PlayStation 3, Xbox, and PSP. The game is based on the first part of Dante Alighieri's epic poem called The Divine Comedy and follows the story of Dante, a crusader who must journey through the 9 circles of hell to rescue his beloved Beatrice from the clutch of Lucifer. The game features a combination of fast-paced combat, platforming, and puzzles. It's quite similar to God of War and the main character resembles the most. If you're wondering what's that one game that looks similar to God of War, then Dante's Inferno is that game. For the similarity score, I'd like to give this one a 10 out of 10. And that's it for the video, guys. If you're a fan of God of War, these games are highly recommended due to their settings, environment, gameplay, and character resemblance. We have linked all these games in our blogs, so do check the video's description out and make sure to like, subscribe and ring that bell icon for future fun videos. Until next time, peace.